And neocons is a Jewish movement. And ironically, the neoconservative movement was created by Leo Strauss, University of Chicago professor, who was a Trotskyite. These people worshipped Leon Trotsky and the Bolshevik Revolution, and they became conservatives. I think the reason is because Jews and the left always had a close relationship. The Jewish relationship with communism was real. Winston Churchill, who, in fact, I saw Bazarian with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the Jewish role in communism and that Jews ran the Communist Party. And he talked about the mass murders that existed. The United States Congress said communism killed 100 million people. Yeah. And the interesting thing is that Piers Morgan then said, oh, you're just a Jew hater. And he says, no, I don't hate Jews. But this is, we got to let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
And communism was a murderous movement, and it was a Jewish movement. And he said, oh, my God, that's not true. That's not true. It wasn't really basically a Jewish movement. Well, Winston Churchill's one of the heroes of Piers Morgan.
Yeah, a lot of people in England.
Absolutely. And he's one of the heroes that is promoted by the Jewish media as a great guy.
West. Yeah, he pushes a hero to all of us in the West.
All the people. He actually wrote an article called Zionism versus Communism, a struggle for the soul of the Jewish people. And by the way, this is also written about by his chief biographer. And he wrote a book called Churchill and the Jews. He was also a big Zionist, by the way. Churchill was actually greatly influenced by the Rothschilds. They wanted influence for later the Balfour Declaration and for Jewish issues, and they certainly wanted a war later in terms of...
That's what gave the Balfour Declaration is what gave the land of Palestine or helped give it to the Jews.
Well, yeah, of course it was said to not violate the civil rights of the indigenous people, but that went by the wayside. I mean, Israel was created by terrorist actions.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research on that, how the terrorists, they come in, massacring people, including English. They're killing English people.
Yeah.
So when England was fighting World War II, they were killing English in Israel. That's so baffling.
Yeah, they were torturing them. And they did everything they could to aggravate the British so much that they just wanted to get out of there. And that's what they wanted, so they could go way beyond what the partition was, even though the partition was unfair to begin with. Palestine was literally 96% Palestinian.